Hey everyone, TNT here. All right, so finally an update on the 1990 CR125 project. Today what I'm going to do is just give you a quick little view of my little shop area here in my backyard. And then we're going to do some unboxing of some brand new parts that I picked up for the bike. In the back, starting right here where I've laid down all these bricks, this is my work area. This is where I work on the bikes. So I've got all the dirt covered in nice bricks now. So I don't have to worry about the dust and I don't have to worry about the mud anymore. I recently acquired this workbench right here, which is going to help me out a lot. Originally, I was just kind of storing everything in here, but I really needed somewhere that I could work on rather than always working on my plastic table sitting right there. Okay, so that is the new shop area, and then I've got my storage shed where I just keep all of my parts. Let's get into the unboxing of the new parts. So some of you may follow me on Instagram. I don't do a lot of updates on Instagram. I'll try to be better about it, but I just find that I don't take a lot of pictures or quick little short videos to be able to post. But one of the acquisitions that I got a while back was the complete plastic kit. I'm not going to try and restore the plastic that I have. I figured it'd just be way quicker this time around to go out and get a brand new plastic kit since you can still get it. All right, so there's the front number plate. I'm really quite impressed with the quality of UFO plastic. I like it a lot. It's pretty close to OEM. I mean, the composition might be different, but it still feels the same. It's got a bit of softness to it. It feels like it's restorable, but at the same time, its durability and fit is great. So, front number plate. So there's the side panels, and there's the front fender. All right, so that covers the plastic for the bike, except for the front fork guards, which are a challenge to find. These ones are made by Polysport. They are supposed to fit the bike, hopefully, even though I'm looking on the package here, it says that it is 95 to 03, 95 to 02. That kind of scares me. It is a challenge to find these things brand new for this year, so I may have to modify them slightly to make them fit, but I'm okay with that. Oh, you know what? I got something else I'm going to throw in here. So here are the side panel decals. Okay, these things are really nice. The fit on them is not perfect. These ones might be, I don't know, but I bought some from this guy for my KX500, and they were just slightly off. I was able to trim them up and still make them look good, but I don't think they're an absolute perfect match. But they are really nice. They're fantastic quality. The price that you pay for these things, it's well worth it to be just slightly out. And we're going to move on to the next box. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be some controversy on what I'm about to show you in this box. People have different feelings about where I purchased my engine parts for this bike, but I wanted to give this company a chance. Typically what I do when I buy my parts is I go onto eBay, I look for the best deals, but at the same time I'm looking for a quality product. Now this time I went out and I got all my parts from one supplier. They work with a few different companies, and they put everything together into one kit. Okay, so I want to give these guys a chance. I want to put all these parts in this bike, and I want to see how they perform. All right, so here it is. This is a am I going to be able to get it out of the box? This is a complete wrench rabbit kit. It contains the piston, the crank, all the bearings, and all the seals and all the gaskets for the motor. On top of that, while I was there, I also picked up my triple clamp bearings. I picked up my front and rear wheel bearings. I got all my suspension bearings as well, both for the shock and the linkage. I think that part of the reason people have issues with it is that they are improperly installed, they are improperly lubricated, and they are improperly maintained. That's not to say that you're not going to get a product that may have a manufacturing defect. I'm not sure what the quality control is with where these parts are made, but I would hope that it is as good as some higher end products that everyone recommends. All right, so let's open the box and see what we got in here. Got some nice foam protecting everything. There's actually a label right here that indicates exactly what came in this box. We got the hot rods crankshaft, the Vertex piston, the Vertex gasket kit, the Vertex seal kit, the hot rods main bearings and seal kit, the hot rods water pump kit, and the hot rods transmission bearing kit, which is every bearing in the motor. All right, so there's the seal and gasket kit. It all looks like it's made from pretty good material from just looking at it on the outside. All right. Now we're going to get into the bearings. I'm not going to be opening anything up, but I'm just going to show you what the package looks like and what's in there, okay? So this one right here is the water pump kit. You know what? Let's see if I can open this up. I don't think I can because these things are fused shut, and I don't really want to open it up right now. So I'm not going to open it up, but you can see it comes with every single bearing, every single seal, and the 2 gaskets. Is there 2 gaskets or just one there? Maybe only 1 gasket. No, there's 2. Okay, now we're going to move on to the transmission bearing kit. And it looks to me like I can see some sort of maybe grease on that plastic bag, so that's a good sign. I mean, that shows that, you know, they're not just throwing them into a dry package. But that's every bearing for inside the transmission. We now have the Vertex Oil Seal Kit, so there's every oil seal that is on that motor. Here's the main bearings. Now, I did have somebody complain already and say something about buying one of these kits, that they're junk and it's only a 7 bearing instead of an 8 bearing. And I went and did a little bit of research, and it turns out that the stock bearings that come with the Honda 1990 actually are 7 bearings. So once I start putting it in, I'll have a good look at it and make sure that it looks like it's a quality product. I mean, these are the main bearings. They're a pretty big concern. They're only getting lubricated by the oil that you have in your fuel. And if I feel that these bearings don't look like they're up to par for building this motor, then I will just order some new NTN bearings for the crank. But I think these will be just fine. The next box we have here is the steering stem bearing kit, brand new steering stems. Have a look at that. Comes with a grease tube with the product. That's fantastic. They're also sealed in their own plastic, and you can see that they are lubricated. We're going to move on to the front wheel bearing kit. So it comes with the seals and the front bearings, all sealed in their own plastic bags. And we have the rear wheel bearing kit, same thing, all sealed in their plastic bags. Comes with everything you need to replace your rear wheel bearings and replace your seals, and even the lock nut that goes in there is brand new. The Pivot Works swing arm kit. So there's the complete swing arm kit. Again, they include grease with their product, which I think is great. Everything's sealed in its own separate bag. The next one is a Linkage Rebuild Kit. There's the entire Linkage Rebuild Kit. Again, you can see that they've got some sort of oil and or grease inside each little package to keep them well protected. Here is the piston. This is a Vertex piston. This one is a single ring piston. Got the wrist pin, the little clips, and the ring. Let's have a look at this piston. Now, this piston to me looks like it's a quality product. It's got some weight to it. It's pretty solid inside. It doesn't look like they cheated anywhere in there. It's one good looking piston, that one. I actually like, you know, the way that it looks better than a Weisco. I have no idea whether or not the quality is any better. So hopefully it works well. Now the final piece we're going to have a look at here is the crankshaft. Now, it's probably not a big deal that I touch it with my bare hands, but I might have a little bit of dirt or dust on me and I don't want to get it on there. So let's open it up. Let's have a look at how well protected this thing is. Look at this. Look at this foam. All nice and neatly wrapped. And there it is. Oh, it actually is fully contained. And it looks like good quality to me. But you never know until you get into the bike and you actually run it. Alright, so that's the crank. Let's put that down there. There's the top bearing is also in there. There's the bearing for the connecting rod. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up on this box and what we got in here. You can see that I've acquired a lot of the parts for the bike now. Now I'm going to be sandblasting the motor so that I can get it all powder coated. And then we will move on to assembling it. I mean, assembling the motor is a pretty big part of this project. Once it's done, a lot of the other stuff kind of comes together fairly quick. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for what we got in that box there. And the plastic. Now I just have a couple more things to show you. I popped into my local motorcycle store on Friday. It's called 3D Cycles. And I just thought I'd go have a look at the tires that they got in there, because sometimes they have some clearance items and the prices are not that bad. Alright, so here's the front tire that's going to be going on that bike. It is a IRC Motocross IX09W. Original price on this tire was 149 bucks. They had it on clearance for 90 bucks, and that's what kind of caught my attention, this big pink tag. I picked up a matching OEM size tire of the exact same model. This one was listed for 124. I got this for 82 bucks. I think they've got their sale going on over there at 3D Cycles for the rest of the summer with 30% off. I'm probably going to be going back over there and buying rears for all of my bikes. I'm going to try and get a front rim for this bike rather than getting brand new rims and try to get some spokes. I'm going to let you see the rear rim here. So the rear rim for this bike is in remarkable condition. You're probably not going to find too many rims in this shape. It doesn't even have any scratches on it. I probably don't even have to powder coat the hub, but I'm going to anyway. Even on the inside, there's no rust on any of the spokes. It's just a fantastic condition for its age. So I think I would be better finding a stock front rim that's in excellent shape rather than going out and buying new ones and spending somewhere in the neighborhood of $400 US for the rims. I would rather put that $400 towards the YZ490 project that's going to happen after this one. So I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching my videos. Please subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Leave some comments, share with your friends, and I'll catch you next video.